Okay, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm slowing down with my videos lah. So you'll see me once in 2 weeks. Sometimes if I have things to announce, then I will come up more often. But as of now, I think the property market is the same. It's boring. It's complicated. There's nothing much that is moving, and things are slowing down gradually. Okay, when I say slowing down means they are not increasing, but it doesn't mean they are all dropping. Okay, so please don't quote my word. Okay, please understand, because I see some places their price are still very strong. But yes, nevertheless, there's some places that the price is not so strong. Okay, so today I want to do this topic is that I have made a fortune. Sell now, what's next? Okay, so why do I want to talk about this topic is because, right, today is already September 23rd, 2023. In another few more months, right, we will see 2024. Okay, and if you calculate back the SSD 3 years, whatsoever, 2024 3 years, 2023 3 years, it will be around 2020-2021, and that is the year that a lot of people enter the market. And those people that are a little bit lucky, they enter the market in 2019, they will have hit 3 years SSD in 2022. So most of the people are hitting their 3 years SSD this year and next year. Okay, wait, a little bit hot. I talk until very hot. Nowadays the weather sometimes hot, sometimes cold. Okay, so what is so important about this 3 years mark? It's very simple. Okay, let's put it this way. A lot of the new launches, they have already taken keys. So if I'm not wrong, the Riverfront Residence, Treasures, Florence, all these people has already taken keys. A lot of people have made a fortune. So I'm referring to mostly the sale properties. If you're in the resale properties, yes, if you bought in 2019, 2020, I don't think you will lose money. Okay, most likely you are also earning money. So when you are earning money, you realize the recent message that property agents are sending out to you and you as in like the consumer and customer is that time to sell. Okay, is it true or not? Okay, I think this message is very dangerous. Okay, I'm not trying to kill my business here, but as you know, if you have followed me long enough since 2018, 2019 until today, you know that I am more towards educating, and I want to make sure that consumer make the right decision. Even when they engage me, my goal is not to just make you sell, make you buy, then earn your money and then bye. I want to give you the right advice and tell you whether you are suitable to sell or buy now, whether is it the right time for you, and how to really position yourself in the property market in Singapore. Okay, before I go further, right, I just want to make an announcement is that there is still space for my property forum or property seminar or what you want to call it. Anyway, it's a live session where we see each other face to face. I'm going to answer your question regarding the Singapore property market, and I will also show you the direction for the next few years, because I think the direction has been set. Many things has been confirmed. Where are we heading to, including what the Standard Plus BTO model, including the new launches, the land that has been released, the prices, the PPR that the developer has been beating, the en-bloc market, everything has already very concrete, at least for the next 5 to 10 years. So I'm going to explain to you this in the live property seminar. Okay, so let's go back to the main topic is that a lot of people will send you message and tell you it's time to sell, it's time to sell, it's time to sell. And of course, if you have made a fortune, which most of you that bought in 2019, 2020, 2021 will have made a fortune, definitely, whether is it a subsale in the resale market, you will be very tempted when you hear it's time to sell. Why you don't sell? You earn money leh. You don't want to cash out. You don't want to see your profits. You don't want to see the money. You don't want to touch the money. It's time to sell, guys. Okay, so a lot of people has been asking me this question. Aaron, I taken my keys. I think it's too small. I am interested to sell. Aaron, I've taken my keys. I think I don't need the house now and I want to sell. Okay, I tell you, a lot of people will think that what they buy is too small. Okay, which is very normal because the era 3-4 years ago, the new launch era till today, houses are never big what. And considered today's era, houses are still small. There is never big units available. So when we talk about houses are still small, actually when I talk to them further, there is also this little faint voice at the side to say that, hey, you have earned money, do you want to sell and upgrade? You have earned money, do you want to sell and upgrade? It's really not just about the house is too small. There is a second reason or a supporting reason that's very strong is that they have made money. So when agents come to tell you this, you will always be very tempted. And also, if you can sell, make money and buy a bigger unit, why not? So, is this correct or wrong? I will tell you how I analyze this situation. Number one, firstly, I will ask myself, is it really because the place is too small or is it because I'm greedy? Because sometimes the place, I have customer asking me even before they seen the place. So when I talk to them further, it always boils down to that they have already made money. So they thought of buying something bigger. So actually, if you look at it this way, if you have earned money because you bought in 2019 and 2022 or 2020, so if you sell today and you go and buy something, you are going to sell what you have bought in 2020 and you have buy today, and then you have to ask yourself what's next. Because a lot of times when you sell, you have no idea what you want to buy. Because if you want to buy back property at the same era, for example, Treasures at Tampines, Jadescape, Sterling Residence, Florence, all these things, if you sell and you want to upgrade to a bigger unit, the same condo or the same category, you will realize that the amount of money that you jump is very big. And from a first time buyer, you earn money, you go and buy, you will become a resale buyer, which is a second time buyer. So you won't be able to get too amazing a profit which you've seen today. So I think the major problem that we are experiencing now is that because you have bought in 2019, 2020, your profits are beautiful. So when you see this beautiful profit, you will be tempted to cash out, you will be tempted to upgrade. There's another few things that you need to consider because today, in terms of the loan, we are using a baseline of 4.5% instead of 3.5% last time. Another thing you want to consider is that if you were to sell today, okay, I think the main important point that I always ask myself, okay, and I always ask my customer, okay, no, I wouldn't ask my customer lah, but I will recommend my customer is that, is this property worth keeping? Worth keeping meaning that in the next few years to come, how many more property cycle can this property continue? So if today you are holding on to a sub-sale meaning the TOP, just TOP units that is newly TOP, just take keys, 3 years to 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, this is a pretty young property. Definitely there is space to continue keeping, but you have to understand what is the timeline of keeping. Because if you were to hold till next year and then you sell, then you will ask yourself, is it better to sell today or you better sell next year? But if today you are holding on to a resale property and the resale property is not worth keeping due to many factors, the property is not appreciating, then you may want to reconsider, is it a right time to sell today? Okay, so these are the factors that you consider. However, you have to turn one big round and go back to the first factor, which is what's next. Before you think about selling, you need to think about what are you going to buy next. Do you still need to buy? Do you still need to enter the property market later? Because in the current market situation, buying a property is not easy. The amount of sellers in the market is slowing down. And a lot of times, all these sellers, I would say that the market is separated into two. Means the resale and the resale, I would say, how do we call it? Resale old properties or resale properties. Then the other one is the new launch and newly TOP properties. Because the big supply today is in these new launch and newly TOP properties. If you look at these newly TOP properties, there is a lot of people trying to cash out, a lot of people trying to sell. If you look at the resale market where it's like maybe 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, plus minus, you look at it, you will realize that there is actually not a lot of supply in that column. So the market is actually separate into two today, and the amount of supply and demand in these two markets are not proportionate. So there is a lot of people trying to sell off in the sub-sale, the newly TOP, new launch market, but there is very little people buying. But in the resale market today, we talk about those 10 years, 15 years, the purchase power is still very strong. However, there's not much supply in the market. So before you really think about that you have made money, I will tell you that many people have made money. Your neighbor may have made money. Actually, everybody that bought in 2019 and 2020 have made money. So making money shouldn't be a supporting reason why you are selling today. Because if you sell today, you are going to put yourself in this situation called what's next. If you don't know what's next and what you are going to buy next, and you don't have an idea where you are going, how you're going to position yourself for the next few years, I suggest you hold on. Hold on, guys. Don't do anything. Go and figure it out first. It's not wrong to sell, but it's wrong to sell when you haven't figured out what's next. Don't rush into selling, because once you rush into selling today, you will put yourself in a very difficult position in purchasing a property, because purchasing property today is not difficult. Competition is still very strong despite the market slowing down, because there is not enough supply in the market. So I want you all to understand this correctly, because I see a lot of people that rush off to sell and put themselves in a wrong position and a difficult position. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Hope you understand where I'm coming from. Hope this video helps you. If you got anything, leave your comment below. I will answer you. Or if your question is something very interesting, I will also do a video based on your question. So thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe button. I see you in the next episode. And remember, hit the like button lah. 1 minute only. 1 second only. I use so much effort to make a video. Okay, bye bye.